Hi and welcome to Yoga with Kylie. This practice is Budokon Section 1. So we're just going to play with Section 1 of the Budokon series. We're going to do it a couple of times over. It's really great for getting a little bit more spinal mobility, connecting with your core, and there's a little bit of handstand play as well. So we're going to get started in a kneeling position, what we call Seiza. So tuck the heels underneath, bring the hands to the lap, just close down the eyes for a moment. Just taking a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to arrive here on the mat. And slowing the breathing. And then you're going to make a diamond shape out of the hands. You're going to take that diamond shape towards the floor, bow your head to that shape, and you say us, or O-S-U, us. Coming back up, bring the hands to prayer position, and then bring the hands down to the floor. Step your feet back to a high plank position. Tuck the chin, round through the upper back, roll it all the way back, downward facing dog. Deep full breath in through the nose. And exhale it out the mouth. Lift up the heels nice and high. Scoop the sitting bones underneath the body. Allow that to ripple yourself forward into a rounded upper back position, what we call the cobra hood. And then drive the pubic bone towards the floor. Draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Open the chest. Push out through the heels. Lift the gaze. Tuck the chin. Push back to that cobra hood. Rounded upper back. Rolling back through the spine. Downward facing dog. And again, lift up the heels. Scoop the sitting bones underneath. Ripple forward one vertebrae at a time if you can. Coming to that rounded upper back position. And then driving the pubic bone towards the floor. Shoulder blades draw towards the spine. Open the chest. Push out through the heels. Belly in. Tuck the chin. Rounded upper back position. Cobra hood as you roll it back. Downward facing dog. One more time. Lift up the heels. Ripple yourself forward. Pubic bone goes towards the floor. Heart comes forward and up. Shoulder blades draw towards the spine. Up dog. Tuck the chin. Push the ground away. Rolling back. Downward facing dog. Gazing forward to the top of the mat. Bend your knees. Floating frog. Knees come to the outsides of the body. Float the feet down on the outsides of the hands, malasana or prayer squat, hands to prayer. Fingertips to the floor, lift your hips, toe heel your feet in to touch. Uttanasana. Ripple up the spine into a halfway lift, so like a body wave, and then fold back, Uttanasana. Body wave, halfway lift. Fold over the legs. One more time. Body wave. And fold. Bend your knees. Sweep the arms out to the side as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take the arms above the head. Touch the palms. Lift the center of the chest up and back. Coming back. Folding over the legs. Heart leading the way. Hands wrap around and grab hold of the Achilles tendons. Fold. Bend your knees. Bring the hands to the floor. Float the hips up. The chest forward. Lower all the way down to your belly. Slide the hips up. The knees in. Scoop the tailbone underneath. Start to ripple along the spine again. Cobra wave. Cobra roll. Pubic bone presses down. Lift the chest. Lift the chin last. Up dog. Tuck the chin. Round through the upper back. Rolling back over the toes one at a time. Downward facing dog. We'll do that again. Lift up the heels. Scoop the sitting bones underneath. Ripple forward. Pubic bone drives towards the floor. Chest opens. Legs stay active. Belly in. Tuck the chin. Push the ground away. Come back to your cobra hood. And then roll it back. Downward facing dog. Again, lift up the heels. Scoop the sitting bones underneath. Ripple forward. Pubic bone towards the floor. Open the chest. Hug the shoulders to the sockets. Shoulder blades towards the spine. Tuck the chin. Round through the upper back. Rolling back. Downward facing dog. One more time. Lift up the heels without shifting forward. And scoop the sitting bones underneath. Ignite the wave. Pubic bone towards the floor. Open the chest. Push out through the heels. Tuck the chin. Push the ground away. Rounded upper back. Rolling back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, floating frog. Float the feet outside the hands into Malasana, prayer squat. Fingertips to the floor. Lift up the hips, toe heel, your feet in to touch. Fold over the legs. Body wave. Halfway lift and fold. Body wave. Halfway lift and fold. Again, body wave. Halfway lift. Fold. Bend your knees with the arms out to the side. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Touch your palms at the top. Lift the center of the chest. Push the hips forward. And then fold over the legs. Take the hands behind you. Grab hold of the Achilles tendons. Fold. Bend your knees. Place the hands down. Lift the hips up. Chest forward. Feet back. Fold all the way down to the floor. Slide the hips up. Knees in. Scoop the tailbone underneath. Ripple along the spine. Pubic bone down as the chest rises. Push into the hands. Lift up. Chin up. Tuck the chin. Round through the upper back. Roll over the toes one at a time. And we'll go one more time through. Lift up the heels. Ripple forward. Pubic bone towards the floor. Center of the chest draws forward. Shoulder blades towards the spine. Up dog. Tuck the chin. Push the ground away. Roll all the way back. Downward facing dog. Lift up the heels. Scoop the sitting bones underneath. Ripple forward. Pubic bone towards the floor. Open the chest. Shoulder blades towards the spine.